My name is Judy Sgro, and as your MP in Ottawa, I wanted to pause and take a moment to bring you up to date on what is happening in York West and in the nation's capital this week. Today is April 30th, which means thousands of communities, groups, and individual Canadians with ties to Vietnam are marking a solemn and important anniversary. As an MP representing a constituency with a large, proud, and active Vietnamese community, I think it is particularly important to speak about the significance of this milestone. 40 years ago today, thousands of Vietnamese nationals began their journey to freedom. That is to say, in the wake of the 1975 fall of Saigon, tens of thousands of families fled the upheavals in Vietnam for safety and security. As a Canadian, I am especially proud that so many found that refuge here in Canada, a place where Canadians opened their homes and hearts to a community of people struggling to find safety for themselves and for their family. In those dark days, a total of 2 million people fled Vietnam in search of freedom and to escape re-education camps, torture, forced labor, starvation, and brutal policies from the Vietnamese Communist Party. Sadly, while attempting to escape retribution from the communist regime, at least 250,000 Vietnamese boat people lost their lives at sea due to drowning, illness, starvation, and violence from kidnapping or piracy. Today, 40 years after those terrible times, we can reflect and remember those who gave so much. Of course, I am referencing both those who fled and those who did so much to help the refugees find safe haven and to build a new life and home. Without question, the arrival on our shores of Vietnamese refugees helped Canadians to rediscover the gentle, giving, and compassionate attitude that so many of us view as a defining characteristic of our country. Today we remember the past, but we must also pay tribute to all that has happened in the years since. We can all be rightly proud of the important and ongoing contributions that those with linkages to Vietnam have made to Canadian society. Indeed, people from Vietnam have a long, proud, and storied history, one that dates back centuries. For generations, the Vietnamese people have worked to develop and foster thriving communities and an intriguing culture of music, language, spirituality, and art. For 40 years, this unique heritage has been shared throughout the world, and based upon my experiences, has added depth and flavor to all it touches. 2015 is the 40th anniversary of the fall of Saigon, and today we must remember those who fought so hard for freedom and democracy, including those who paid the ultimate price. The contributions made by those within the Vietnamese Canadian community to Canada cannot be underestimated or understated. We are stronger together. Thank you, and on behalf of the Liberal Caucus, our leader Justin Trudeau, and all the people of York West, I extend my very best wishes for peace and progress in the years ahead. I look forward to a lasting friendship.